Hey Aries, it's Caleb's Tarot. Right, I thought I'd do these live for a change. So, I know these are a little bit late, and I'm not doing Monday Fun Day tonight, obviously, so that I can get these out on time. So I've got a lot on this week. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries. Love for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising. Love for Aries. The 1st to the 15th of October 2019. Love for Aries. I know I've got a few in the room. I don't mind you guys chatting, but I cannot really see the screen because I've got it faced at the table. So just bear that in mind. If I don't answer anybody, I'm not being rude. So love for Aries for the first half of October. Get stuck in, you guys. So we have got the Moon in the reverse, the 8 of Pentacles, the 6 of Swords reversed. I hope you guys can see this and it's in view. The 7 of Cups, the 9 of Swords reversed at the centre of your reading, Aries, and the Page of Swords reversed. Okay. And we go to the King of Swords, the 2 of Swords in the reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. You guys putting a stop to something here. Let me add some oracle cards and then we'll get on and interpret it. Aries. Love for Aries. Alright, worth waiting for. I've also got honeymoon. Yeah, definitely putting distance between you and someone here. And healing family issues, that's fine. Got to heal. We've got to... Where can I put this that's out of the way? I've got that many decks all over the shop, guys, and my desk just isn't big enough. I need a new desk, don't I? Right. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Aries. That sort of felt right. Okay. Vision. One more for Aries. And expression. You're definitely expressing something to someone here, Aries. So I'm going to clarify this as usual, right? But let me just go ahead and interpret this shiznit because it's funny as fuck. Right. The top row really is the recent past. It's what you're coming into this period energy-wise with. This middle row is what's going on now, and this bottom row is what's going to probably come towards you as a result of the rest. Just FYI, this probably won't resonate for a single one of you. Please don't bitch in my comments if it doesn't. You know, check out your mini horizon and go see if another reader on YouTube's got the right message for you at this time. If this does resonate with you, then, you know, at least there'll be some guidance and advice to take from this. Clearly. So let's get stuck in, you guys. I always have to give that stupid little disclaimer. It pisses me off sometimes. But I have to. I have to. Right. Top row, this moon in the reverse. This is what's coming to light. What you weren't realising before. And what you weren't realising before, really, is the 6 of Swords reversed. There is still too much drama in this situation. Drama, fucking drama. And the 8 of Pentacles, it's almost like this drama just seems to keep erupting at the worst damn moment, just when you're putting so much effort into yourself. One little stupid thing from, I want to say, one little stupid person seems to sort of crop up and you're like, oh my God, this again. That's kind of the energy you're coming into this period with. So it's a sort of never-ending cycle with someone in particular, I'm seeing. Before I go any further, as far as signs are concerned, it could be a Cancer, it could be an air sign, possible earth sign. Then we move on, and right at the centre of your reading is this 9 of Swords reversed. And I kind of like it for you, Aries, because that is you sort of, all right, there's drama around, but I'm not going to add to it. I'm not going to escalate it. I'm letting it go. That's sort of really what I'm seeing there. And because it's at the focal point of your reading, it's the focal point for this time of the month, really. This first half of the month is not entertaining it. You know, all right, loads of shit going on. It's a nightmare, but no, I'm out of the nightmare. You're sort of taking yourself out of situations that you don't need to be involved in. And the Seven of Cups really is deciphering what's real and what's fake, what's worth it, what's not. In other words, I feel like the Seven of Cups, especially with the Page of Swords in the reverse, is telling you guys to choose your battles wisely. You don't, if somebody else is creating drama, if somebody else is creating, nonsense, you guys are sort of, at this point are sort of like, not my monkeys, not my fucking circus. Yes, you guys know what I'm talking about. Not my monkeys, not my circus. You've got, you're seeing reality for what it really is. You're seeing what's more important over what's not important. And the Page of Swords is, you're sort of letting your guard down. You don't need to be on guard with a specific someone here. Why? Because you're just not going to entertain it. So moving forward, this King of Swords could be one of two things. This could be you finally sort of hearing something honest from this particular person, or it could just be you finding out the truth elsewhere. Whichever way this goes, truth's coming out. Regarding why someone's been behaving the way they have. So if there has been difficulty, if there has been drama, if there has been backbiting and bitching and all this, that and the other, or hearsay and rumours and gossip that we just don't want to be dealing with, someone's just been awkward with you, full stop. This is sort of, truth's coming out, whether you hear it directly from the horse's mouth or whether it's through somebody else connected. And I've got the Two of Swords in the reverse, and this is you sort of, right, okay, the truth shall literally set you free. Because, I mean, look at it, in the upright, the Two of Swords really is. We're blindfolded, we have these what-ifs in front of us, and in the reverse, then what-ifs are removed, and the blindfold comes off. We finally get the truth in the situation here. So, a lot of the drama could have stemmed from a lie that someone told you. And the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, it's a lack in progress, yes. And it's not necessarily positive, I want to say, for them, but it's positive for you. I kind of feel like they've stunted your growth enough. I feel like that's what that is. And again, with focal point on getting out of nightmares and then finally seeing, reality for what it really is. And again, I just feel like someone has stopped you enough with their nonsense. Someone has stopped you enough. We're not doing this anymore. Don't get me wrong, this Knight in the reverse could also be a massive indication that you're putting a stop to the nonsense with this person as well. I'm just seeing drama, fucking drama all over this. And like I say, with the honeymoon card, yeah, right, speaks to holiday time together and that, but I genuinely believe that the keynote here is taking a break, putting some distance between you and someone. And because of the way these cards fell out, I feel like this is connected to the top row. You've waited long enough for changes that you've just not seen. And the healing issues really is key here. It does say on the card, I can't overlook this, you guys. It does say on the card, you love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So either you are the parent or drama stemming from your parents. Maybe it's parents interfering in your personal relationships. Maybe it's friends interfering in your personal relationships. Again, I think this is just about, you don't have to have much to do with this person, but you can forgive and you can let go and you can move on and just not entertain it anymore. And I think that really is what's going on here. And if this is connected directly to the person, i.e. you are the parents, again, this is just about healing issues for the sake of the kids. And I love the imagery on the card because it really does, we've got divine guidance going on here, okay? And this is just sort of to say, look, especially if kids are involved, all right, yeah, this is the way it is, parent, can't do anything about it, but we're going to start setting some fucking boundaries. And we're going to start putting a line there that they ain't going to fucking cross again. It's nonsense, it's bullshit, it's jealousy, it's backstabbing, it's bitchiness. Expression, yes, you are going to be expressing yourself to this person, big style. And that could be the King of Swords energy as well, Aries. That could be you airing your shit, quite literally. You know what I mean? That could be you airing your shit to someone. Say, I'm putting a stop to this. I have seen reality what it is. I now have the truth. I now know where this is coming from and why. It's almost as if you intuitively pick up on it. Especially if you're gifted in general. It's like you instinctively, it'll click and you'll be like, that's why this MF has been acting this way or saying these things. there's some sort of realization drop that occurs here that's sort of, oh right, penny drops, that's why. And like I say, you've got no issues expressing yourself with this person to put them in their place, which needs doing. Because Aries has definitely had enough from the sound of it. So vision, it says on the card, no matter what, you see the bigger picture of a loving just universe. Not only do you see that, but you'll see the bigger picture as to why this person is behaving the way they are. So I definitely feel a family connection or friendship connection at the very least. It's either you've either been at sort of your wit's end with somebody who may have been an ex, a baby mama, a baby daddy, or you've been at your wit's end maybe with a family member who's interfering in your personal relationships. Whichever way this goes, like I say, it's simple case of once the penny drops and you figure out why, because I think that's the big problem. So until you actually figure out why this person's sort of acting the way they are, how can you deal with it? You can't. And I think that's the progress that we go through over the first half of October, is actually figuring out why, whether it's through hearsay or asking this person directly, or whether you just intuitively figure it out. You know what I mean? So let me clarify just a couple of these. I don't really feel like I have to clarify too much. I was sort of going for the top row there. Empress reversed, yeah. I think there's clarification on this, that we could definitely be dealing with baby mama, baby dada issues that have separated. And I kind of feel like the Empress really is you guys getting to that point where you just don't want to fucking nurture shit anymore. It's almost like you may have tried to keep things civil, but we've hit sort of dead ends constantly. We're okay for a bit, then this happens. We're okay for a bit, then this happens. We're okay for a bit, then this happens. And I think you guys are just like, you know what? I'm not fucking nurturing this shit anymore. If they're not gonna, toe the line, then I'm just gonna put fucking boundaries in place and consequences. And I think that's what someone needs here, because there's too much involvement. There's too much bitchiness. There's too much drama. You don't need it. Yeah. Someone's abusing their position here, so argument. Someone's very argumentative and actually enjoys an argument, which is odd for me to say that. Yeah, you're going to cut this person off. You recognise that they're weak, that they have issues, there's nothing you can do. I mean, I always say, you can't help somebody who won't help themselves, and I do genuinely feel like you've invited communication in. You've tried to correct this a few times, but you just keep hitting that brick wall every time. Like I say, it'll be alright for a bit, then it's a fucking hot mess again. And that's where I feel like coming towards it, you are going to have to just, no. You crossed that fucking line, and I told you not to. Now, there's a door, you can fucking go. And that's how I just sort of feel like this is coming across. I know language has been a bit blue in this video. I do apologise to the prudes, but at the same time, I feel the energy, especially when I go live, even though I'm doing a general, I'll always pick up on someone's energy, and I just feel exasperated. I really do. I feel exasperated. Empath and all that jazz. But yeah, and that's the way it's coming across, that we're so tired. We just want peace. We just want this to work. We just want this to go smoothly, and it never fucking does. And I feel like you end up cutting someone off here. And I think that some of you are a bit concerned if you cut someone off, it's at the expense of the kids. If kids are involved. But at the same time, I think that if you give someone enough warnings and they ignore those warnings, then it's really their fault. They're the ones to blame. And you can't be putting yourself in a miserable position just to constantly keep the peace. I do think that, yes, trying, definitely, chances, definitely. But when they're tired out, like I say, you can't help someone who won't help themselves, Aries, and I think that sometimes this way you just have to say, you ain't towing the fucking line, get the fuck out. I think that sometimes that has to be done. And actually, tough love like that sometimes makes people realise, so you never know, this could continue at a later date, where someone actually does get cut off and does rethink their behaviour a little bit, you know what I mean? It's possible, it's possible. There you guys, I'm going to leave that there. If this has hit on for anyone and, you want a personal reading, feel free to email me. All that information's all over my channel. It will upload on this video once I've finished streaming. But yeah, like I say, you guys, just be stern with your approach. I think it's time you need to be stern with your approach. I don't think somebody's going to take you seriously if we're constantly pandering. So like I say, it's this way or it's that way. There is no in between. It's black or it's white. There's no grey area. It's that simple. And yeah, I think it needs to come across that way if you're going through this. You know what I mean? Like the advice is there, but don't take the advice if this ain't your situation, because that could cause problems. And this is general. Bear that in mind. But yes, I think I'm happy to leave that there, Aries. So yeah, I hope this helps some of you moving forward, and I hope it helps, deal with a specific person who's clearly taking the piss. Clearly. And it's not good for the Aries because I know what you guys are like. You guys can sometimes be like a bull in a china shop, but it's just your way, isn't it? It's just your way. And I think that right now is probably one of those times where it might actually benefit. So I'll leave that there, you guys. Wish you guys all the best. I do apologise for not being able to answer any comments because I can't really see my screen. I've got it face down at the table, but I'll check them out later on. You guys take care. Bye for now.